The Sniper Elite series has been one of the more underrated long-running video game series for the past decade or so, and its latest release, Sniper Elite 5, recently released on May 26, 2022. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything you need to know about the game, so stay tuned because this is going to be a wild video. First up, what is this game going to be about? Sniper Elite 5 is not going to be deviating from the rest of the other titles in the series too much. It will still be the classic mix of long-range shooting, patience, and stealth, all while providing a gripping plot. This game will share many of the same plot points as the other games in the series, like the fact that it takes place during the Second World War, much like the other titles under the Sniper Elite umbrella. This game takes place in 1944 specifically, and it follows the main character's quest to bring about the end of the Nazi regime. In this game, you'll be tasked with bringing down a secret Nazi project titled Projekt Kraken. Turns out the Kraken is a very large and very secret project created by the Nazis to strike at the heart of America, much like the attack on the German forces at the beaches of Normandy. The game takes place a few days prior, and a few days following, the famous D-Day invasion, sparking the Germans' need to bring down a retaliatory strike against the Americans. If you do not work with your allies to bring down Projekt Kraken before it's too late, America and the world will suffer a grave fate with the potential consequences of losing World War II. The game takes on an alternate universe approach to World War II, which is something that not very many games are willing to tackle. However, I think that this game, if it does it well, can deliver an excellent story of perseverance, heroism, and good old classic American ass-kicking, which is seemingly what every World War II shooter campaign is about. Am I right? Regardless, this game may be exactly what the shooter genre needs, as World War II games are not exactly in the best favor right now due to the awful performance of Call of Duty Vanguard. Hopefully, this game can bring up the next great World War II game that brings all of us gamers out of this funk. So, what is this game going to have that is different from other games on the market right now? What is going to make this game different from others available right now? Well, for starters, there are not very many games like the Sniper Elite series on the market, so the fact that this game comes with essentially its own unique set of gameplay rules automatically makes it different and unique from any other shooter games available right now. Not only that, but this game is going to massively differentiate itself from other games in the series. Before you get your hopes up or down, depending on how you feel about the fact that this game will try and separate itself from the other games in the series, the same core mechanics will be in this game. You will still be encouraged to pop some heads with a rifle, and you will still be seeing the same gruesome kill cams that include X-rayed visuals, and you will still be encouraged to be as stealthy and precise as you can be during each mission. However, we will be getting some incredibly amazing new features that are set to excite any fan of the series, or any new players that are trying this series for the first time. This game will include some crazy customization options, including over 200 different types of attachments that can fit in one of the 5 major categories of attachments, such as magazine, scope, stock, ammo type, and barrels. The game will give anyone who wants a long grind exactly that, as unlocking every attachment will not come easy. Along with all these customization options, there are multiple unique weapons in the game, such as the Kar 98, the M1903 Springfield, the SRAM-1 Enfield, the Welgen SMG, and many more, which is way more than usual for a Sniper Elite game. Moreover, the guns and customization options will affect different things on the gun, including its ease of control, its fire rate, its power, and its mobility, allowing players to do a give and take type of customization, as some attachments and guns will excel in some areas and fail in others. Players will have to sacrifice certain aspects of the weapon in order to improve in others, which will allow for the players to play their way. If you thought this was it, you're wrong. The game is implementing a brand new way of affecting the player's way to play the game, as there are now factors that will alter the player's ability to accurately fire their weapon. While wind will still be a major factor in lining up and executing a perfect shot, now the player will have to keep track of the distance, account for gravity and bullet drop, and now the players will need to wait for the character's heart rate to be steady enough for him to pull the trigger. While it is a little change, it is way more realistic, which will definitely add a new layer to the player's experience of these games. But wildly, this will not be the only massive change to the franchise that fans will undoubtedly love. Sniper Elite 5 will be bringing multiplayer and crossplay to the franchise. While the other games in the series had multiplayer as well, this game is ushering a new multiplayer experience that will blow fans away, both old and new. The older titles had a multiplayer mode that consisted of free-for-all, team deathmatch, and no cross, which will all be making a return to the franchise in Sniper Elite 5, but they will be joined by some brand new modes that will entice many new players to come play. For starters, this game will have crossplay, which means that you can play with any of your buddies regardless of system, which is a very nice quality of life change. Moreover, the game will be bringing in some brand new modes that will change up the game forever. The game will be introducing a co-op mode that will allow players to team up and complete the campaign missions together. It will allow players to share items, point out objectives or enemies to one one another, and it will even allow for players to heal each other. Not only that, but they will be introducing a new horde mode that will see players team up with up to 3 of their friends to try and overcome a never-ending swarm of enemies. While these game modes will of course be fun in themselves, there is one other mode that is incredibly unique and will certainly change up the gameplay. The new mode is called Invasion, and it will see a host player dropped into a world full of AI enemies. If Invasion is turned on, then another human-controlled player will drop into the game and try to seek out the host player and take them out. However, the host player is not defenseless. The host player can scour the map for clues and phones that give the location of the enemy sniper. If the host player can track down and kill the enemy sniper before the sniper gets them, then they win the invasion. But if the enemy sniper does not complete his mission and kills the host player, then they get the win. This cat and mouse game is like nothing else on the market, and I for one think that this will be an amazing addition to the game. Other than these new modes, we will be getting an entire slew of brand new DLC game modes, guns, skins rewards, levels, and game modes in the Season's Pass. What I think will make this game the most rewarding of them all, however, is the fact that this game has multiple progression paths instead of the normal shared progression between multiplayer modes and the campaign. Sniper Elite 5 will see the player be able to progress their player differently in all of the different modes, which will allow them to unlock certain rewards for playing certain modes. This will allow players to show off things they earned for doing very specific challenges, which will allow for players that did the harder challenges in the game to properly show off their talent, rather than having a shared progression path for the entire game. Sniper Elite 5 released on May 26th and has seen some excellent reviews so far and is available on all major platforms. And if you haven't picked up your copy yet, you better get on it soon so you can jump right into the action. That's all we have for you guys today on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you all in the next one.